The President announces the first cabinet changes. The Illinois Racing Board chairman quits. Details next on the News 5 Chicago Night Report.
I'm Pat Summerall. In my line of work, you try to save time even when you shave. So today I use the Sunbeam Shave Master Shaver. Watch. It's got a handle that's all business. A unique shaving system that shaves whiskers with 6 carbon steel blades for a really close shave. And a trimmer for sideburns. The Sunbeam Shave Master Shaver. Clean, smooth, fast. Repeat, fast. I don't have time for anything else.
You'll find a Sunbeam Shave Master at McDade's and Robertson and Ruth's.
Everything you see here is a homemade decoration, a handy hint, or a holiday food idea that appears in a special Jewel magazine. This same Jewel magazine has menu suggestions, money-saving coupons, and special holiday recipes. Look for your copy of Jewel's Holiday Magazine in Thursday's Tribune, Sun-Times, Daily News, or in your Jewel store.
WMAQ-TV, Chicago. This is the News 5 Chicago Night Report with Floyd Kalber, Harry Volkman, Johnny Morris, and Len O'Connor.
Good evening. President Nixon announced his first cabinet changes today for his second term. And Elliot Richardson, who has been the Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare, is to become the Defense Secretary. Replacing Richardson at HEW will be Casper Weinberger, who currently is the Budget Director. And replacing Weinberger will be Roy Ashe, now the President of Litton Industries.
Ashe founded Litton Industries and built it into a giant conglomerate. He will take a pay cut of $152,000 a year, and he will sell $3 million in Litton stock to avoid conflict of interest. He was a big contributor to Mr. Nixon's presidential campaigns, and he advised the president on government reorganization. Ashe will try to apply his business skills to managing the government budget.
In effect, we have to get our money's worth. The government's spending more and more money, and certainly at an all-time record of money, and the objective is to get our money's worth. That's the same as in business. That's the same as I will hope to bring my own background to apply in the government objective of getting its money's worth.
Weinberger, a Harvard lawyer and student of 18th century British politics, was state finance director and a Republican leader in California. As chairman of the Federal Trade Commission, he was a tough defender of consumers' rights. As budget chief, he was tight-fisted, believing that money does not solve all problems, and he will take that attitude to HEW.
I have said, as the President has, about the lack of desirability of trying to solve problems just by throwing money at them, and many other people have spoken of that, and we've discussed matters of that kind publicly in connection with our work here.
Richardson, a Boston aristocrat, was Attorney General of Massachusetts, then Undersecretary of State. He ran the sprawling HEW department efficiently with cool and detached administrative skills and without the emotional involvement of his predecessor, Robert Finch. Now he's switching his administrative skills and his dry humor to the Pentagon.
The last time I served in any job as long as 3 years was when I was Assistant Secretary of HEW. I left in the end of 1959. And the average duration of any job I've had since then has been 2 years. And every time at the 2-year point, I feel that I really know what the job is, I know what needs to be done, or I think I do. I have a sense of what I'd like to accomplish, and a feeling that the foundations have been laid, and then comes along an offer that I have not been able to refuse.
More cabinet changes are to be announced in the coming weeks. Expected to remain, however, in their present jobs are State Secretary Rogers, Treasury Secretary Schultz, and Agriculture Secretary Butts. A Japan Airlines plane caught fire, crashed and exploded shortly after takeoff from Moscow today. At least 58 of the 76 persons aboard the Copenhagen to Moscow to Tokyo flight were killed. One of the passengers was Norman Sackheim, the board chairman of the Strum and Drum Corporation of suburban Wheeling, Illinois. It is not known whether he survived.